Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. And I have to start this video with probably one of the single strangest announcements I think I've ever had to make. The Queen of England, the Queen of the United Kingdom, is dead. I mean, I'm genuinely, like, shocked. The thing I have to make very clear here, right, is this is 2 days after the previous video was recorded, right? When I was recording the previous video, the announcement of her death was made. I stopped recording the last video. I went straight on to my social media to check a couple things and immediately saw that, like, 15 minutes before I'd stopped recording and gone on there, the royal family had made the announcement the Queen was dead. So while the Queen's announcement, the Queen's death's announcement was made, I was here playing Skyrim. and now I am sitting here before you. Episode, I think this is number 6 of this series. And I get to say that the Queen of the United Kingdom is dead. Which is crazy. Like, I mean, it's all anybody can talk about right now. It's been 2 days and it is just every fucking where. Today is actually the day of proclamation. Today Charles was actually pronounced as King Charles the Third, I believe. So next week will be the Queen's funeral, and then at some point next year, I imagine, will be Charles's funeral. So I'm just in shock, frankly. I really don't know what to say, because I was not expecting that at all. It's a huge thing. It's absolutely huge. Or as Donald Trump would say, huge. Sorry, it's just really funny the way that Donald used to say huge. But yeah, it is a huge event. It is massively significant. The Queen has been a stable figure in an otherwise changing world for the past 70 years. And love her or hate her, she has been there for a very long time. And people had almost really convinced themselves that she was never going to go anywhere. But she's human like the rest of us, man. She was getting fucking old. She was old. She was 96, for God's sake. So she's dead now. That's it. It's over. She's gone. She's never coming back. And now we have a king for the first time in 70 years. And the entire world is now talking about it. You don't really understand just how important she was, you know, people who love her or people who hate her, until she died. And now everyone has come out and either, you know, spoke of their love or hate for her. And it's just everyone, like, most of the world knows who the Queen is. So I mean, I've just been seeing posts from everybody. I've been seeing posts from other YouTubers, Irish YouTubers, Scottish YouTubers, British YouTubers, American YouTubers, people sending their condolences to the United Kingdom over the Queen's death. You know, like celebrities sending their condolences. You know, people who really couldn't give less of a shit most of the time about the United Kingdom or its people. It's like, oh shit, you lost your monarch. Fuck, that sucks. It's like, whoa. People, what the fuck? How many people care? I don't know. But yeah, no, it's been quite a shock. And certainly it will change a lot of things. The pictures on the stamps and the name in the passports, the post boxes even, the image on the money will now change for the first time in 70 years. We will have a man on the money. I have no idea when that money will come into circulation, whether it'll be next year or the year after, but yeah, they will eventually have to put the new king's face on the money. I am going to fire some arrows at this guy. Hold on. There we go. I'm just going to help these guys out a little bit in killing this dragon here. We are still on adept difficulty, I believe, but yeah, this would be a good chance actually to fire off a few pot shots on this dragon with with a bow and arrow and level up our archery. So, can I fire out of this window? I don't believe I can. He is over there somewhere. I just can't really see him. Yeah, he's sort of over there somewhere. Oh, okay, no, maybe... No, he's flying around, okay. I have no idea where he is right now. Oh, he's over there. He's just sort of flying about a bit. Alright. Jesus. I will get back to conversation, but I've realised that something that I do a lot that's really stupid is trying to keep up conversations about non-game related stuff when I should be focusing on what I'm doing in games sometimes at least. So I think that's the point right now, is to focus on what's going on in game. Okay, the dragon's all the way over there, so he's actually a decent distance away for me to not take too much damage here. If I just stand... Oh, okay, no, he's coming over. He's coming over. I'm not getting down there with him. I am not making my journey to death today. This is not happening. Okay. Where are we at with this guy? Oh, God, okay. He's still down here. He's over there. He can actually reach up here to me if I'm not careful. Oh, boy. Because I don't want to die. See, this is the thing. I do not want to die right here. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay. He did it. He did the thing. He fired at me. Oh my God, look, he's right below the window. Look at that. Look, I can fire through the window at him, boys. Oh, I bet no one's ever done this in a playthrough of Skyrim before. Killed the fucking dragon at the keep through the little window. Oh, that is cool as hell. I can't believe I fucking did that. That is amazing. I killed it through the goddamn window. Alright, well, that's fucking great. I love that. You never know what's going to happen in a playthrough of a game, do you? You never know. Oh, look, he's presenting. What do you call it? Fucking hell, this is a terrible joke, okay, forgive me. What do you call it when you lick a dragon's asshole? Skyrimming. Oh, fucking hell. I swear I'm having the fucking time of my life. My queen is dead, and I'm laughing. Good. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh in times of tragedy. But yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy couple days, and it's bound to be a crazy next year, really, with the funeral of the Queen and the coronation of the King. But that's going to be something that will be pretty much everywhere for a while. So I figured there may as well be one video on my channel at least around the time it happened for posterity, where I actually mention and talk about the significance of it. Oh, well, I'm just going to bounce through this conversation. I've said in previous videos I couldn't give less of a shit about the story in this playthrough. I'm just having a good old fucking time. I might pay attention to the story sometimes, actually listen to what people are saying, but for the most part, I'm just going through the paces. So, yeah. But anyway, I mean, I already said she's one of the most well-known people on the planet, so I think that the point to be made is whether you love her or hate her, everybody's going to be talking about this and hearing about this and keeping up to date on it. So it's very significant. It's probably going to be one of the most significant political events of this century, barring if World War III happens. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to put away that conversation for now, because I've been recording for, I think, several minutes now. And it's best to, you know, not drown the entire video in talk of the Queen. You know, I mean, God save the King and all that, but yeah. Let's talk about something else while we're on our way back to Dragon's Reach here. I could just teleport to Dragon's Reach, but I'm taking a little journey today. Having a little bit of a journey. Oh, do you know, I fucking... Whoa, hold on, what the hell? Oh, do you know what that would be? That'd be the Greybeards shouting my name. That's actually one of the mods, I think. Because normally what would happen, I think, is you'd go back and you talk to the Jarl, and then when you come out, then you'd hear from them. But someone thought that was a bit lore unfriendly, and that the Greybeards would basically try and summon you the moment they found out who you were. So basically, the moment that you absorb the soul, they'd be like, "Oh my God, the Dragonborn is here," and then they'd shout for you. So they figured that tiny little change would be a bit more lore friendly. So there's a mod installed that does that. I think it's one of the patches in the Skyrim official patch. I'm not sure exactly where it comes from, but yeah. So The Greybeards are shouting to us, yay! That's another fucking journey we're going to have to make at some point. I was going to say, before that happened, I realised yesterday that I made a mistake when talking about the progression of the main story. I was talking about the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller coming, like, after this mission or whatever. I had completely forgotten the way that the story actually goes. You have to defeat the dragon, and then you come back to the Jarl, and then he tells you about the Greybeards, and then you have to go to Ivarstead and climb the stairs up to the Greybeards' castle. And then you get a couple of shouts, and you're given the mission to go fetch the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and you meet that woman. But there's a lot to do before that point comes, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think what I want to do, after I've spoken to the Jarl here, is to take a carriage over to, I think it's Dawnstar? No, it's not Dawnstar, it's Winterhold. I want to go to Winterhold, and I want to join the College of Winterhold. As a mage character, it just seems very prevalent that I should go to a place where I'm going to gain a few magical artifacts that may help in regards to my mage character, you know, certain clothing and stuff like that might help. So I think it would be prominent to go over to the Winterhold, to the College of Winterhold. Also, it'd be really cool to show you guys one of the cities with the one mod I've got installed that makes all the cities bigger and more lore friendly. So let's get this done first anyway, and I'll see what have I got on my list. I've started doing that list like I said I would, of topics to talk about in videos. The Queen is in big capital letters in there at the moment, so figured that was the primary thing to talk about. But now that that's done, there was actually one other piece of Elder Scrolls merch I forgot to mention about in that conversation, weirdly enough, from a few videos back. The Tales of Tamriel. I picked up the Tales of Tamriel books. I'm actually trying to get the Skyrim library books as well. There's 3 volumes to it, but it costs like 60-70 quid or something for those books. They're quite thick and they're very good. I've read the PDFs, but obviously I don't have them yet. But I managed to get Tales of Tamriel, so that's another piece of merch that I have for Elder Scrolls in general. Like I've said in the previous videos when I did talk about the collection of Elder Scrolls merch that I have, obviously I'm a huge fan of Elder Scrolls. I just don't have the kind of money necessary to buy all sorts of this and that from people. The Greybeards, yeah, so I've got what I've got, but the only other thing I'm likely to get in the future is the Skyrim library, and that's probably going to be the end of it for me with Elder Scrolls merchandise, unless I buy like a shirt or something. There have been some great shirts on Etsy, for example, with, say, like really nice pictures of Sadanin from Morrowind, or the Tribunal symbol and stuff like that. Something like that would be cool, I think. But yeah, until then, and at that point, until then, you know, I've got what I've got. But at that point, I will probably give up getting Elder Scrolls merch because it's just so expensive, most of it. But yeah, that's the other thing that I needed to talk about, and then there's only one other thing in my list at the moment, and after that we can just focus on the game, I suppose. And that is the parcels that I had when I got back from oh sorry, I can oh right, I'm the Thane now, of course. When I got back recently, I had a whole bunch of parcels waiting for me, and those, I wanted to just talk about what I got in those parcels. I could talk about them now, or I could make that conversation next video's conversation or something. For now, actually, I think I will do that. I will do the latter there. I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear what's going on in the game. I'm going to do a little reconnaissance here on what I'm up to. So I've got my map, magic, items. Oh, right, no, the objectives are here, yeah, quests. Here we go. The Rising Dead, the Golden Claw. Oh, we can do the Golden Claw. Talk to the Strange Jester, yeah, we won't worry about that. The Way of the Voice, speak to the Greybeards, we won't worry about that yet either. Alright, I'll tell you what then, we're going to go back to Riverwood. And we're gonna. Oh, right. Yeah, of course, Lydia. Yeah. Follow me. I need your help. Do I want someone's help right now? I'd want a mage, if anything. So you know what, Lydia, you just chill, you just do your thing, and if I get a helper, it'll be a mage character, just to stay in some sort of consistency, you know. I know I'm not caring too much about the story or lore right now, even though I'm playing an Elder Scrolls game and I'm obsessed. But we'll get there, you know. There'll come a point. This series is going to be a long one, so there'll come a point where I will just pretty much really want to talk about my theories or my thoughts on the lore of the games and stuff like that. Right now I'm just not in that mood, I'm not in that zone, but there will come a point where I will be, inevitably, and when I do, I will talk about that stuff. So I suppose I could talk about the games that I've been meaning to play again recently. I wanted to start a new file on Stardew Valley, but I haven't really figured out whether I'm going to be playing it on the Switch or if I'm just going to play another file on my PS4 again. So I haven't started with that. I also want to play another I also want to do another playthrough of Terraria, but I want to do Journey mode, because Journey mode is sort of its own big thing. It's like a creative mode for Terraria. It's Terraria's version of a creative mode. Also, I need to. There we go. Okay. I may or may not have pressed the wrong button there for a second. I've saved clip on what was already recorded, and I'm probably just going to put this clip in after that clip. So I thought I'd completely fucked my recording there, because the PS4 is really weird sometimes. If I open the share menu, that will cancel the recording, which is just fucking strange. So I have to be really careful. I didn't know which was the wait button. It's the big thing in the middle of the controller. So I'm going to wait for... We'll wait for 8 hours. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Yeah, so I wanted to, Journey mode for Terraria is basically... oh, it's not open yet. It's basically the creative mode for that game. Okay, wow. Hold on. Oh, this is the shop. Oh, good. Okay. Fucking hell. So I'm completely fucking losing my mind here. I'm starting to ramble. But yeah, you can do a lot of stuff in Journey mode that you can't do in normal mode. However, you still have to progress through the game. It's made easier by various things, but it's still, you have to progress. And you can, because of that, you can still unlock all of the Terraria achievements in Journey mode. It doesn't block you from unlocking the achievements. It doesn't make it particularly easier. It makes it somewhat easier to get the achievements. In fact, actually, it does make it quite a lot easier to get some of the achievements.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. It's a shame that you can't get reputation in this game. It really is, because I quite like the reputation system in Oblivion. I know some people don't, but I thought the reputation system was quite good. Oh, and Morrowind, of course. There's a reputation system in Morrowind. There was a reputation system in all the games up until this one, actually. Even Daggerfall had a reputation system. I'm just rambling. But, I mean... Hold on. What the fuck is... Oh, I thought that was like a giant in there. Christ almighty. Alright, let's go back to the stables of Whiterun. Actually, do I have anything I can sell here? I've just gotten a bunch of... I have over 1,000 gold. I could buy a horse at this point, which might actually be worth it, to be honest. Hold on, let me buy a horse. I'm gonna let me just quickly buy a horse. You know, let me just do that. That's a thing we can do. Oh my god, I'm mellowing out. Mellow, chill. So, yeah, I will eventually play some of these games that I'm eager to play again. It's just very, very difficult to find the time and the motivation. So, how old are your horses? Can I buy a horse?
Got one all saddled.
Yep.
You've got a deal.
I would like the horse. Of course. I'd like to armor my horse. Look at this. Fucking Oblivion. Oblivion bollocks here. I actually don't have a lot of gold to be spending on this stuff right now. It is actually useful in this game because it does actually give your horse more health. Genuinely, it gives them more durability to have armor on them. So it might actually be worth doing that because I could still make it to where was it I was going again? I was going to, that's it, Winterhold. It's all the way over there. God, it's a bloody long way away, you know, Winterhold. It takes a while to get there. You have to basically, I think you have to sort of walk around this way and then up around the snowy peaks and mountains there. We could see the way I see it, we could either take the horse and carriage over there, or we could walk there and make a journey out of it, right? And there's only a certain amount of time in this game where you can really make a journey out of something like that before you basically just have to teleport everywhere because it's a pain in the arse. So this is really the only point in the game where we can make use of the space and also the horse and actually make that journey. So I think I'm going to actually do the Jester mission. I think I'm going to put the Jester mission active. Talk to the strange Jester. There we go. Because he's back that way somewhere. Hold on, if I check. Yeah, he's behind. He's over there. So if we just I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the armor on this horse. No, that's not right. How do I get off the horse? Oh, you have to just press X again. Okay. Right, let's give him... Alright, there we go. Come here. We're going to give him steel armor. There you go. I have spent all of my money on a horse and armor. Oblivion flashbacks. Alright, this is going to be cool, alright? This is going to be cool. We're going to make a real journey out of this. I'm going to be stopping this video pretty soon, all things considered. I'll give it a few more minutes, but until then, I mean, you know, I'm trying my best to make this an enjoyable experience for everybody. I can kind of see Hrothgar up there. I'm trying to make this an enjoyable experience for everybody. I'm trying to give I'm trying to give a journey here. I'm trying to give something that will stand the test of time, you know. Except I'm not like following the stupid story and lore of the game. I'm just enjoying the game itself and what it has to offer. Because the thing about Skyrim was I never cared much about its story. Not really. Like, I couldn't give less of a shit about the Civil War, and a lot of its quests are just not very interesting. But like, or not like Morrowind's or Oblivion's anyway. Like, I found Morrowind's and Oblivion's quests, a lot of them, to be much more engaging than the quests in this game. But I love the actual gameplay. I love the crazy stuff that can happen, the quests that you can do. Not the stories of the quests, but just what's involved in doing them. You know, I don't know. There's a journey with this game. I mean, it's 10 years old now, so I guess it's just nostalgia at this point. It is strange to think that this game is over 10 years old, seeing as I do remember playing it for the first time, and it's shocking to think that the space between this game and the last game in the series, and even the game before that, is completely outmatched now. You know, Elder Scrolls 6, you know, Elder Scrolls 5 has been out for 10 years. And Morrowind came out in 2003. Skyrim came out in 2011, 8 years later. So the gap between the third game in the series and the fifth game is actually smaller than the gap between the fifth game and the sixth game, and it's likely going to be that the gap between the fifth and the sixth game will actually be longer than the gap between the second game and the fucking fifth game. I think Daggerfall came out in like 1993 or something like that, but it's looking like 6 is going to take that fucking long. You know, 18 years. You know, it'd be the late 2020s by the fucking time we get Elder Scrolls 6. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's so weird to think about. But anyway, I'm going to put off my rambling at this point, and I'm going to leave us there for this video. I thank you and bow, even though you can't see me, for watching. And once again, for the sake of this video, I will say, God save the King. And rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II. And that's that. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.